Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do my eyebrow lamination at home. This is going to be beginner friendly because I am not a pro, and it's good to know that even if you're not a pro, your eyebrows can look so much better. I ordered this kit off of Amazon. This is the one that I use every time, and we're just going to go ahead. Like, having good brows really just determines the shape of your face, so I hate when mine get all down like this. So this takes us about 20 minutes and we will be looking better. Sometimes I do the glue and sometimes I don't, but I feel like I feel more confident when I go in with the glue, and we're just gonna glue them up kind of how we want them to sit at the end. Wait a few seconds just to let the glue get tacky, and we will just take a spoolie and start kind of shaping them. Looking in the mirror, it literally looks like I got Botox on this side of my head, and this one's like drooping down. So that's kind of how I do it. I never really worry if they're looking like a little bit too bushy because I'll trim them at the end. But yeah, so then we are going to do the other side. I like to do my eyelashes the same day too, but I am not a pro. I'll be sitting here fighting with those lash pads, but if you want me to show you how I do that, we can fight with the lash pads together. They always end up coming out good, but it does get a little frustrating in the middle. Second, we are going to go in with our perm solution. Make sure you're grabbing the perm solution because I've been in a race before and accidentally grabbed the fixation, and you know, it was a mess. Q-tip, I get a solid amount and just coat it all over the brows. I'll go in with my spoolie and just kind of make sure they're still laying where I like. And this stuff does really hold your eyebrows up, so it's not 100% necessary with the glue, but some days I'm more careful than others. And depending how fluffy or not you want them, you can definitely change this around. But like I say, I usually trim them after, so I don't really mind like these hairs going up into space. I just grabbed saran wrap from my kitchen, and I'm gonna cut a piece and we'll cover them, and then we will let this sit for 10 minutes. And make sure when you put this on, you're not like changing, like don't mush it down, just try to lay it right on top. And now we can chill for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is up, so I'm just gonna pull that off, and I'm gonna take the clean side of our Q-tip and kind of just wipe any excess off. I have noticed the past few times of me using this, it's kind of lightened my eyebrows. I do always dye mine when I do this just because they look so much better, but definitely be careful that it might lighten your eyebrows. So we're just gonna get another Q-tip and go in with our fixation. And this is kind of what just sets it all in place, I believe. Don't listen to me. And we're gonna get just a healthy amount and do the same thing over again. So I just am gonna reuse this. I'll flip it over so the perm solution side is facing out, and then we will come back in 10 minutes after this. Okay, another 10 minutes is over. Take the clean side of our other Q-tip. It's important to also, like, when you do this, you're not supposed to get these wet for 24 hours. So take your bath, shower, wash your face first, or sometimes, because I'm the lazy queen, I'll just like rub around here and just wipe my forehead and just try to be really careful with it. And now if you are done at this step, you're just gonna go in with your nutrition that they give you. nutritional oil, and then you can just like spoolie that in. But I am going to go in and dye them because they definitely change colors, and sometimes just dyeing your brows really just finishes everything off perfect. I am going to go in with the men's mustache and beard dye. I got this from Walmart. I've used the same one over and over because you use such a little amount. So this is the color, so I just do a dollop. Also, excuse my self-tanner hands. I'm trying to learn how to do that right now. And when you're being distracted by your 5-year-old, it gets a little bit wonky. I'm gonna go in with another dollop, about the same amount of the developer. So I just kind of mix that up all in there. And I only leave this on for like 2-3 minutes. You can leave it on up to 5, but it develops very quickly. I do see some people too starting on the outside and then doing that last, which is probably a smarter idea, but I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna carefully watch this, and then when I get scared, I clean it off, and then we'll be back. Today, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so it's been about 2 minutes. The last time I left it on way too long. Of course, it did fade perfectly, but the first day was kind of scary. And now if you did do this step, you do need to get a wet cotton wipe and make sure that there's no dye left over. Okay, so make sure all that dye is coming off. I'm just gonna go in and trim them, and then I'll be back with the final result. This is what we're left with when we're all done. Now, sometimes I will go in and wax them, but for today, I'm just gonna stick with this one. Let me know if you wanna see me do my eyelash lift. Okay, see you next time.